So I wanted to post this video today to let you guys know about something else exciting that's happened. So a few weeks ago, I let you guys know that I was picked to be a brand ambassador for Just Strong Clothing. So if you didn't know that, the video for that explaining, doing my review, explaining how that worked with them is also on my channel. But today I wanted to let you guys know that I was chosen to become a sponsored athlete for TCU Nutrition. So I just wanted to post this video to talk about how I got that sponsorship, tell you a little about the products that they have, and give you reviews of ones that I've personally tried. So first up, I don't think a lot of you guys watching this video have ever heard of TCU Nutrition before. The reason you're probably watching this video is A, you either subscribe to my channel, or B, TCU Nutrition reached out to you, or you read about them somewhere and want to find out if they are legit or not. I completely understand. I did the exact same thing. So what happened was I posted a video to my fitness Instagram, and I got reached out through a DM from one of the recruiters for TCU Nutrition. And at first I was skeptical because I was like, I've never heard of this company. I've never tried or heard of their products. And also when I went to their website, it was like under construction. So I was like, it just looks kind of weird. So in the beginning, I totally thought it was a scam because I was like reading about all these things where people are like got scammed by different things, and no one seemed to have any good information on TCU Nutrition. So I was just really skeptical. So what I did was I didn't immediately throw it away right then, which I'm glad I didn't. I messaged back and forth with this girl, asking her a lot of questions about her, how she became involved, the company itself, where they're based out of, like just asking like really good questions to find out if they were legitimate or not. She was awesome about it. She messaged me back every single time. She answered every one of my questions. She never seemed annoyed that I was like reaching out to her so much or like asking her so many questions, which made me feel good because that right there made it seem like it was more legitimate. Because I feel like if it was scam, they would just tell you the same information over and over again, and they get really like annoyed that like if you were to ask them a bunch of different questions. So she told me that, you know, it's a really small nutrition company. They're based out of Canada, which is another reason why I think people thought they were illegitimate, because they weren't a US company. They're based out of Canada, small nutrition company. But when she started describing the goals that the company had for itself, like, you know, releasing nothing but the best, like scientifically backed and nutritionally sufficient and perfect formulas for all of their products, and how, you know, when they were looking for sponsored athletes, they wanted people who were also on a fitness journey, who had a goal in mind, who wanted to grow with the company as they grow with themselves. Like everything, I was like, oh, that's me, that's me, that's me. So I was like, after, you know, like a few days of asking questions, I finally was like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to give this a shot. So another reason I think why people thought that they were iffy was because, like most small companies that I've worked with, they ask you to buy product up front. I think a lot of people think that like if it's a legitimate like brand ambassadorship or sponsored, you know, athlete like contract, stuff like that, they'll just immediately just hand you free stuff. Like you don't have to purchase anything. They'll hand you stuff. Like if you have to purchase anything, like, no, that's a scam. So that's not true. So because they're so small, I think that's the reason why they needed me to purchase stuff in the beginning, is because they can't hand out free product to everybody who says that they're interested. One or two things are going to happen. One, they're going to lose a ton of money because they're just giving away product, and these people might never like make any outreach for them, make any sales, stuff like that. Another reason why they can't hand out a bunch of product to everyone who says they're interested is because people might just be saying they're interested to get free product. What they asked of me was to buy what they call a stack, which is basically like a little bundle of products. So it's protein powder, BCAAs, a multivitamin, and a fat burner. And they have a couple different stacks. Like I picked the one for fat loss, but they have one for bulking. They have one for toning up. So you basically pick your personal goal. They send you the product. You try them out for 30 days. If you like it, let them know, and then your sponsorship starts. So I am in the middle of my 30 days of using my first stack. So I wanted to let you guys know how it's going. So it's going really well. So I've actually lost, I think I'm I think I'm 16 days in and I've already lost like 8 to 9 pounds, which is great because I've struggled with losing weight for like a long time. I'm a mom to a 14-month-old, so I didn't realize how hard it was going to be losing weight after pregnancy. Let's get into the products. So first up is going to be their protein powder. So TC Whey, hot chocolate flavored, 24 grams of protein, and it also has some BCAAs in it as well, which is great because I love BCAAs. Really low carb. Yeah, it's only got like 4 grams of carbs, so it's the macros on this are really, really good. This tastes so good. It like literally it tastes like cold hot chocolate. Like even with a hint of marshmallow flavor, it was crazy. I was like not expecting it to be like to taste that good. It is a little bit thinner on the consistency. Like I've had some protein powders where when you mix them with water, it gets really creamy and like thick and stuff like that, and that's fine. But this, when you mix it, it's got a real thin consistency. It doesn't taste watered down. It's really still flavorful, but while having pretty much the same consistency as water. So I was fine with that because it made it I could drink it a lot quicker, because stuff that has a thick consistency, I get kind of freaked out with it. So so that's the only thing that for first timers drinking this, it might be a little weird, but still it doesn't affect the flavor. It doesn't taste watered down by any means. It's just, it doesn't like fluff up the water, I guess you could say, like other protein powders do. But great flavor. They have really fun flavors too, like cinnamon cereal and other stuff like that. So I like that they do like really interesting flavors too. But I wanted to try just something traditional, so I did hot chocolate to start off with. And then next are going to be the BCAAs. So yummy. This is Melon Burst. Really good melon, like watermelon flavor, which I love watermelon because I'm from the South. Really good watermelon flavor. Super refreshing. It dissolves really, really well into water. Normally I found with other BCAAs, like when you get down to the last couple of sips, you have like that leftover like graininess, like that stuff that didn't dissolve. And so it's like you have to pretty much like hold your nose and take it like a shot to finish the rest of it, because it's like super potent and just doesn't dissolve all the way. I did not find that with this. This dissolved really, really quickly. It tasted delicious, and I didn't have any of those last sips where it was just like really hard to get through. And gives you really good energy too for working out. And it doesn't, like if I'm working out really hard with some BCAAs and I drink them while I'm working out, I find that it's like really hard to drink because they're super like potent, and it's like I feel like I'm not being refreshed because it's like almost like drinking juice while you're working out, and like who the hell wants to do that? So this is really good because I find that when I drink it when I'm actually working out, it just tastes like flavored water. So it's really refreshing and easy to drink while you're doing like a hardcore workout. So next up is my favorite. This is AVX. This is their fat burner. So good. Oh my gosh. I really love this product. I've tried fat burners before, like Hydroxycut and, you know, like, what was it? I'm not Lipozene, but something with an L. I've tried those before, and it literally felt like I was going to have a heart attack. Like my heart started racing and like beating really, really hardly. Like it felt like I was having heart palpitations. I was super jittery. I could not sit still. And it was like just super intense for like 2 hours, and then it was almost as if like, okay, we're not working anymore. But this is great. So I take one in the morning with my breakfast, and it just literally gives me like a really smooth flow of energy. First day that I took it, it was like it kicked in and I was like, oh my god, this is like, I have so much energy right now. Like I did feel like I had an overflow of energy, and then it smoothed out, and every day since then it's just been like a smooth, natural flow of energy. It's felt really, really good. And these, what I like also about these are they're in like little capsules, so they're really easy to swallow. It's not like it's like a dry pill or something, because I have a hard time swallowing those, and then like if you don't get it down the first time, it like sticks in your throat and just tastes terrible. So so good. And I have noticed that it's helped my body fat go down like way more than if I would have just done nutrition by myself. And also with this as well, it stabilizes your appetite. Like I almost didn't even have like an appetite when I was like in the mornings when I was taking these. Like other than having like a small breakfast just so I could take my pills, I didn't need to eat anything until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So this has definitely helped my appetite and my stomach shrink. It's been awesome. And then lastly are the multivitamins. So these have been really great. I'm such a huge fan of taking vitamins. I supplement like everything. So this is for men and women. And I've noticed that the quality is really good. It works really well with that fat burner, to give you just a steady flow of energy. And it's in a capsule form too. It's not like a hard chalky pill. So it's really easy to swallow and doesn't really taste like anything. So that is it for the products. I've really liked every one of them. Like, and I would tell you guys if there was something that I didn't like. So, yeah, their products are great. Their, website is now fully functional. Like you can buy individual products, you can buy the stacks, stuff like that. So their website they just tweaked it so it's doing a lot better. And they're now shipping out of the US, so the orders should go out a lot quicker. If you choose to buy a stack, along with buying a stack, they send you a workout guide and 30 days of meal plan. Their workouts have been great. It really targets stuff that I forgot about or haven't worked out in like forever. And it gets very specific on what exercises to do, the amount of sets and reps and stuff like that. And then their nutrition plan is great as well. It gives you a huge list of foods that you can eat, and it basically like specifically tells you what to have, what time to have it, how many ounces, what the macros are. So that's really helpful too, because I know probably like 85% of people that are struggling to lose weight, it's because of the nutrition. So I think not only do they give you the products, but they actually put in the time to, you know, give you the other half of the secret of losing weight. So nutrition, if you are on like a fitness journey like I am and you want to become more legitimate and like grow with a company, I really recommend you reaching out to them. They've been just super great so far, and their products I feel like are really helping me lose weight. And so yeah, just keep an eye out them on Instagram. I feel like they're really going to blow up, and I'm really excited to be along on the journey. So, yeah, just check them out. You know, if you guys have any questions about their products or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. I also have a discount code, which is on my fitness Instagram. But it's, for any of you guys who want to know now, it's C as in Charlie, Galgani, Galgani 10. So it's just the first letter of my first name, my last name, and then 10. And that saves you 10%. So yeah, check them out. Let me know if you have any questions. And like always, feel free to subscribe to my channel and keep watching my videos, because I'll be posting more about them and more about Just Strong and my fitness journey.